Now, before I get into this video, I'm doing this every video until I have a caller, well, a responder, but I am giving away a free toy figurine, actually. Hold on, let me be careful of you. Here she is. Lesia, a beatless figurine. I have two of these. One is boxed and one is unboxed. I bought one, got another one free, and I don't need it. So if anyone wants it, just you can email me through Google or you can just DM me through Twitter. And the first one to do it will get it. No free of charge. Nothing like that. So if you know anyone who likes a free figurine or anything, let me know and I'll give it to them. No strings attached. I just want to get rid of it. I have no need for it. So if anyone wants that thing, let me know. Remember, Google or Twitter, and I'll give it to you free of charge. Now, let's get into the review of Shaman King. Now, the Olympics are done, Love Life and Shaman King are back. So we picked off where we left off, where Hal meets Anna, and of course is encouraging Anna to give Yo the book so he'll become stronger because everyone's part of his great, big, magnificent plan. To the point where even Anna is a bit shaken up because, she has to marry the future Shaman King. So that could be how determines on how things go. So, of course, she's a bit frightened herself. Like, Yo gotta win this. It's not because she really does love Yo. It doesn't want to be no one else but him. So being with someone like Hal is probably daunting for her. It would be just terrible. So, of course, I understand how she feels about that thing. Then, of course, once again, you remember I'm always ranting about how they spoiled um, Hal was Yo's twin brother and stuff. How they spoiled that in the very first episode, which was a very dumb idea in my opinion, because it steals the clues that were having away when you're reading the book. When you're reading the book, you're having clues out of it. For instance, when they were about to enter the Patch Village, and the Great Spirit gives them a blessing, a dream, a message. Yo sees these twin babies and sees these other things, like there were hidden messages showing him the past, present, and future. So the messages pretty much, it kind of kills it. It kills the surprise that should have been. You know, for them to find out that how not only that Yo is related to Hal, but also that that's his twin brother. But it's too late now. We all know that thanks to them stupidly showing it in the first episode. Which yes, I'll keep bringing that up every time I am reminded of that because they destroyed a good twist. Yeah, I don't know why they did it, but it's very dumb. And speaking of that, Shaman King was also trending this week because I guess everyone should start watching on Netflix. I guess I've been watching it. I remember my sister told me that one of her friends like, "Yo, Shaman King's surprised because Shaman King's out and stuff." I'm like, "Yeah, Shaman King's been out. It's on like what episode 17, 18 now." No surprise to me because I watch subs, baby. But anyways, so everyone has a different reaction towards the dream. Yo was mysterious. Rand didn't even fall asleep. He just stared at the Great Spirit, gazing at it with his desires. And of course, we had someone like Lyser waking up very angry and confused. So after that, Lyser went missing. So we already know what's going to happen to Lyser. They should have left a little bit more detail on that. They did skip out some parts, but we'll see where they go from here with that. Of course, there's also this mood change that happens, that constantly happens. It happens in the beginning of the episode, it happens towards the end of the episode, and that's how Yo can change the mood in the room. How everyone was all tense because, what Aisha was saying, then Yo was telling Amaro he'll fix the sword and how he'll help out Big Guy Bill and stuff, and the mood changed, It wasn't all serious anymore. And then it happened again after they heard some information about they're not just, Hal's team, there's also the X-Laws and the third team. So these three teams are God-class shaman. So we feel like the teams are there to final bosses, and 70% of the people there are fighting for those three teams. So their odds really are stacked against you, but it wouldn't be a shonen if it wasn't like that in the first place. Am I right? That being said, once again, as things seems very difficult, Yo once again changed the mood of the room. You know who could change the mood of the room? Chuckle Love. You know, yeah, Chuckle Love, one of the new main characters, a very interesting main character actually. The way of his appearance and the way he acts, you'll be very surprised of who he used to be. You know, it shows how time truly can change people, whether it be in a couple of weeks or even a couple of years. Chuckle Love, in my opinion, is one of those amazing characters and stuff, and you'll be surprised how far he grows throughout the show. Now, of course, I know some people on Twitter and Facebook were also, complaining about his new look. Some say they want the lips to go because it was racist, and some others say keep the lips because, that's just what it is, I'm fine either way about the lips, but I did prefer the lips to tell you the truth, I had no problem with the lips. There's nothing really wrong with the lips, If you take everything offensive, then of course it's just going to be that way, but it is what it is, I guess. As long as his character remains the same, I am a-okay with that. And it does, because the guy tries too hard to make puns, but he really sucks at them. Really sucks, and he wishes to be a comedian. Why would a guy wish to become a comedian? He's not even good at jokes in the first place. You at least have some sort of talent or something at it, but the fact that you're not funny at all says something about his entire backstory, which I'm very interested in. So he pretty much tells them how it is, how everyone's going to be in the teams of 3 in part of the tournament. And as the tournament goes down, it narrows it down. Then they'll go through another trial. So they all have to stack their teams of 3. So that's when Ren decided to get him, Horo, and of course, the new guy, Chocolove. Well, apparently, Yo's team might be consist of Ryu and Lyserg. So already it seems to be set, but however, Lyserg went off missing. So who knows? Especially after what Lyserg's witness of them treating one of Hao's minions kindly, and because of that, he was able to survive and get his side back to Hao. This could still put a dent in their plans, or a big chunk, to determine how strong he really is. And because of that, Lyserg didn't like that. So will Lyserg even be on the team? We'll have to wait and see. But of course, towards the end, we get to see Faust. Now, the thing that they skip about Faust is that Faust was also falling with them during the plane incident when they all fell off the plane. And what happened really was, the reason why he's all bandaged up is because he actually just fell to the ground. Kid you not, he fell to the ground and he sewed himself back together and stuff. That's exactly what happened to him. They didn't really explain that, of course. So, and when he was singing, he wasn't just singing, he was actually sewing himself back together, actually. Another thing they skip. So I can really tell that they're really skimming out on the gruesome parts of the series that Shaman King had. Because believe it or not, Shaman King had a lot of gruesome parts in the books, but it seems like they took them out. So, yay. So, anyways, that's what I got for this vid, man. I'm glad to have Shaman King back, something to talk about again on Friday, and hope you guys enjoyed it too. So remember, if you want this Beatless figurine, yes, she comes off her little platform, let me know. Twitter and Google Chrome. Well, Google Gmail, I mean. So, and of course, like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And hit the bell icon. This has been Madcrown on Madman. Signing out.